Hi, I'm Chris Spiliotis. I'm chair of the Seminole UniServ Political Action Committee. And we've just come from a rally over here in Altamonte Springs to save our schools, to save public education. It's supported by a lot of people. But one person who caught my eye is this gentleman here, Steve Barnes. I've met him before, as a matter of fact. The Seminole UniServ Political Action Committee, of which I'm chair, recommended Steve for the District 34 House race against incumbent Chris. And I just wanted to thank Steve for coming out and supporting teachers. I had no doubt that he'd be here because Steve's #1 issue is education. And he works for education every day of his life, even before this campaign. And I want to thank Steve for coming out.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you very much.
It's an honor to be out here with the teachers. You guys do a fabulous job. I'm so proud. I've been a volunteer in our schools for more than a decade, and I'm proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with you. And if I'm elected to the legislature, I'm going to fight for you every single day, because education is the bedrock of everything in our society. We can't let this go on.
Everybody hears that, Steve. But what have you done to actually work for Seminole County Public Schools? What have you done? I know you said you were a dividend for 10 years. Your kids went through there, and you were probably an involved parent.
Right.
Amanda just went to college, right? Last year?
Yeah.
Or this year?
Yeah.
So, what besides just being a concerned parent? Because, how have you worked for Seminole County Schools?
Well, my kids went to school at Goldsboro Elementary School. During that time I went in. I was on the school advisory committee. Also worked as a mentor, working with young boys to make sure that they had a good, positive male role model in their lives, because so many of them didn't and don't. And
so you were a mentor.
I was, and I've also done a lot of the field trip things and the chauffeuring and all those kind of things with the band program Millennium, and but most recently been working with the Families in Transition program,
Families in Transition,
which helps homeless students in Seminole County. Last year,
homeless?
We do. Unfortunately, we had more than 1,000 homeless students last year in Seminole County. At some point during the year, more than 1,000 students were actually homeless. The Families in Transition program, run by Beth Davalos, is working to help supply those, give them the books, the school supplies, the transportation, the things that they need to be successful. So we've been helping out with that, as well as the Environmental Studies Center, Friends of the Environmental Studies Center, which is the famous mud walk, which had its budget cut as well. A couple of years ago, we've been trying to raise private money for that, and that's one of the best hands-on science programs probably in the state. The kids get out there, everybody thinks it's just a field trip where they go out and play in the mud, but it's not. They actually get to learn about the wildlife, the ecosystems, all the science behind it, and they love it and they remember it, because it's not just memorization, they're actually learning and doing it.
Well, you sure shot down my argument that you didn't do anything for Seminole County Public Schools.
Well, I'm trying.
I was leading them, folks. I knew it all the time. Steve, you are a candidate that's come into our lives that I haven't seen in the 27 years that I've been here. I'm so happy to work with you in the defense of public education. And you people are going to hear a lot about Steve. Steve is the real thing. And we're going to ask a lot of you, actually, to help elect him. Because Steve doesn't have a lot of money. He's not backed by big interests. If we're going to elect him, it's going to be because all of us helped elect him. And that's going to be the difference, and that's going to really bring us together as teachers in Seminole County and as public school community members. This race, elect Steve Barnes in November for the State House District 34 race. It's going to be a lot more than just electing Steve Barnes. It's going to be the start of something big here. We're going to come together, and it's just going to be our beginning. Thanks, Steve, for being a part of it.
Thank you, Chris.
And thanks for coming out today to
My pleasure.
Stop the Madness rally in Altamonte Springs. Woo!